Peace and Passion Tarot with PJ followers. I'm so excited to connect with you again. We're going to talk about September today. As I've been doing in the past, you know I like to connect with all 12 signs in one video. We're doing just some quick vibes, and you can let me know in your comments if it resonates, or if you want to dive deeper and get a personal reading, reach out to me and we'll set that up, okay? So I like to give thanks to all the angels and spirit guides watching over all of us today. Thank you for being here today. We appreciate you. We ask that all the messages for all the signs, please let them be in their highest good. And I always give gratitude. So I'm very thankful. And today we're going to start out with Aquarius, okay? Let's see what they see in September. Angels and spirit guides, what do you want Aquarius to know? Okay, I get a couple of cards here and then I'll explain them for you. What do we see for Aquarius in the month of September? And I hope August treated you very well. Let me know if the August video resonated. Okay, I appreciate that. All the feedback and the positive vibes. I've been receiving really great reviews and comments, so thank you for that. All right, what do we have here? Okay, I want to get one more card on this for Aquarius because it's ending with a decision, and I'd like to know a little bit more about that. Okay, I feel that some of you, this is about work or professional relationships. Right here we see in the Three of Wands that you are planning you know, your next direction. You maybe have been talking out with someone else, a new path, a new direction, a new career. But you're headed on a new path and you're starting to make plans already, is what the third wand represents. Wands are all about what we're passionate about and excited about, what we're motivated to follow. So we see you really starting to see the future and make a plan on this new path, reflecting possibly on what you've left behind. You're reflecting with the Moon card on, okay, you now know what you don't want from past experience, right? So you're going to start to reflect on what you do want, right? Positively going in this new direction. Because we do see that you've had some heartache here in the Three of Swords. And there might be heartache as you decide to leave a situation, okay? I say for some of you, this is professionally. It may also be personally. If you're going through a heartache and you are just trying to look forward and get beyond this heartache, okay, for Aquarius. But in September, you're going to be making a decision. The Two of Swords tells me there's a dilemma or a choice that you need to make. And the two most important words I talk about are you choose, okay? Put down the sword that does not align with your values. It doesn't match your energy of who you are, what you believe in, or your goals, you know, your soul path that you choose for yourself. So when you put down the one that doesn't match, you'll be aligned again. And I go like this. This is your Ace of Swords within you. When we bless ourselves, it aligns with your chakra. You have to live by your own sword to be true to yourself. Okay, and as a result, you're going to start to attract more resources, more energy here in the Knight of Coins. And I talk about the coins, I just prefaced this at the beginning of the video. They don't just represent money, coins, or pentacles. Angels and spirit guides tell me that this represents other resources that we value, because our time is precious. Our energy level, our health, our family and friends, right? These are all things along with money that we value. So I do see that whether it is, whether you're making a choice about a relationship or whether you're making a choice about a new work path, whatever the choice is, you will be attracting more energy, more resources. Maybe it's more time. Maybe it's more money. Or maybe it's a person in your life that will help, you know, bring resources into your life. So that's what I see. You have a decision to make, but it is going to be beneficial with new resources for Aquarius. Let me ask next about Pisces. What do we have for Pisces today? Thank you. There's 2 right off the bat. You'll see the cards fly. I call it angel action. It's all selected by spirit, not myself. Can I get one more? Let's see what we have. Thank you. Okay, for Pisces, in the month of September, we see you're dealing with some mixed emotions here in the Temperance card. This is where you're having trouble balancing a few things. You're feeling kind of frustrated, trying to be more patient. And some of that also relates to balancing our physical needs and our spiritual reliance, I'm going to say. When you have faith, you are kind of relying on spirit or God, right? Or your angels to help you out in a situation, right? We lean on them, and that's okay. But you're struggling a little bit, very frustrated, having trouble being patient, trusting, having faith, right? And that's normal. That's part of life. We go through that trying to balance. But we see you have been, going through some struggle, which I think is coming to an end in September. The 5 of Wands, we talked about wands are things you're excited about, but a 5 is saying, well, not everybody is excited about the same things that you are. However, what I want you to know, whatever this struggle is that you're going through, it leads right to the 6 of Wands, which is a card of success. You finally are on parade, like they show here. You come through a situation where everybody appreciates all you've been through, your hard times, your struggle. They appreciate and reward you for your efforts and talents. Okay, you get recognized, you get rewarded. So I think that's going to take away that frustration, okay? And it's something that you've been praying for here in the 4 of Cups. But I want you to know with the 4 of Cups, where we're really praying on a blessing, when we turn around and live in gratitude, those prayers end up being heard, because this says you will be very blessed in the month of September. The Hierophant card is all about feeling very connected, feeling spiritual and spiritually blessed. Sometimes it can also relate to people if they're considering marriage, because 2 people come together in that highest spiritual blessing. But that's what I see for Pisces here, is that your emotions are going to kind of balance out when you have this victory and this success. You all of a sudden do get appreciated. You get the attention you're looking for. You get acknowledged. And it's something you've been praying about, and you feel very blessed. So live in gratitude for that, Pisces. That's good news in September for you. Let's find out for Aries next. What do we see for Aries in the month of September? Thank you, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, they're flying. Okay. I try to keep them on the table. I think I have about 6 here for you. Okay, well, this is really exciting for you. I want to let you know. We see that you are taking a leap of faith, a new chance on something in the month of September. You have faith in it. It feels right in your heart and soul. This is meant for you. Other people may not understand it, and that's why it's called the Fool card. You just know in your soul, this is my path, and don't worry about what other people think. It's right for you, then go towards it, okay? You will be taking a chance, and they want you to be very confident. King of Wands is an energy that you or someone around you is really stepping into this confidence. You're passionate about this new leap of faith, and that passion just shines, and you just exude confidence, I'm going to say, in this new situation. And they just keep reminding you, continue to be confident, because things will get easier with the Wheel of Fortune after a difficult time. Because you know what? This card of battle, this Five of Swords, says you've sacrificed enough. You have done enough. You have battled and you have won. The Five of Swords is showing his sword in victory, but he had a great cost, which was the 4 soldiers that are no longer around, right? That was his expense. This shows that you've had to survive. You've had to make sacrifices. But now you'll see you won't have to compromise. You won't have to settle. Things get easier because now you have potential benefits that you, resources that come in that you start to think, how long can I make them last? And you make the right move because you have abundance. You go right from the 7 of coins to the 10 of coins. You are thinking ahead, financial planning, future planning. This could represent money. It could represent energy that relates to your health. Like, how is my health now? How can I improve it, right? Whatever energy you're taking stock of here in these crops, the resources, the money, the health, it will multiply and you will have abundance. So that is what I have for Aries. You know, take this leap of faith, be confident, it feels right. Things get easier. You've sacrificed enough and you finally see a new payoff. Okay? So that's really blessed for you. Let's talk about Taurus. In September, what do we have, please? Okay, one. Keep them on the table. I have to go fetch sometimes. But sometimes when I think they go on the floor, they're really emphasizing something to me. Like, pay attention. All right, angels and spirit guides. Can I get a couple more? Okay, several more. What do we have here? And I feel this one. All right. Okay, so we see Taurus is really working hard right here in the 8 of coins. I've said before, I don't like the word work and I don't want it to be hard. So they tell me whatever you put yourself into or make an effort into, it will pay off. You reap what you sow, correct? Okay, so you're busy here, really dedicated, devoted, diligent in whatever it is you do in your work, reflecting on a new opportunity. This is the Moon card and the Ace of Coins. This is like having another chance, a new opportunity, new energy. I'm going to say that powers you. So you're working really hard, thinking on what do you choose to do? What opportunity do you have to create a new peaceful garden of abundance? This card, the Empress, is actually the most beautiful garden in the deck. And the Empress is not only abundant here, they're showing her pregnant. It doesn't mean pregnancy necessarily. You can, however, be in this peaceful space. You're so peaceful, there's no drama. You can be creative, you can be productive, you can be passionate, birthing babies or birthing ideas, whatever you're excited about. So you're searching a new opportunity here, reflecting on, you know, you're kind of tired of the hard work. You're ready to scale it back and be more at rest. And I say that because you want to heal. You want to rest more, and you will get the chance to do that as you seek a new direction, a new path in the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is where you and another person close to you, maybe it can be a friend, a mentor, a guide of any kind like myself. You can talk out with this other person what you're passionate about. What direction do you want to go to find this opportunity? Or maybe they help you find where this is. And they help you think outside the box, the pros and cons, you know, because you're ready to heal. That's what I see. You're really working hard, reflecting on how can I get another chance to have peace and rest in my next chapter. So that's what I see the goal is for you, Taurus, in the month of September. All right, let's check out now for Gemini. What do we see? And again, let me know your comments if you choose to. I appreciate that. I welcome them. Say hi. Maybe let me know where you're watching from. I appreciate that too. And I do look forward to those personal connections that hopefully we can have soon to get you on your path, strongest, healthiest, brighter days. Okay? All right, I got a couple more here. What do we have? Okay, for Gemini. Gemini also will find that they have a situation where they may be compromising getting through a battle in the month of September, but it's a victory. But you don't get everything that you hope for. Does that make sense? Like, it's a win, but you've heard the term, we have to pick our battles. I feel for some of you, you may be dealing with a split or a divorce. That's an example where, you know, you hope to get this amount and you may get this amount. You have concessions, right? You compromise. That's kind of what this card is all about. The Five of Swords is thinking about what you want and you win the situation, but there's some sacrifice or settling going on. And as a result, though, as a result of your battle, you do end up with these benefits or resources in the Seven of Coins. Sevens are all about potential. So you understand the amount of money that's coming in. And then it's up to you to think about how to make it last, right? Whether you can make it multiply and grow, like get a return on investment, or even if you can't find a way to multiply it, you can save money, you know, certain ways or certain purchases or in a savings, and getting a good deal, for example, on a purchase will help that money stretch, won't it? In effect, multiplying it or making it last so that whatever you save on that, you now have excess to spend on or save, you know, for future. And that you get a lot of news coming in. That energy is coming in very soon for you. The Eight of Wands is about something coming to completion. There's a lot of energy in these wands, and they can represent, as I said, communication, texting, phone calls, emails, maybe travel plans. I do like to inform you that whenever you make plans, inspired plans as these are, just trust your planning. Trust gives these wands the energy to keep their momentum, keep their formation, okay? Everything is going as it should. When you begin self-doubt, all of a sudden it's like you take a breath, you take a step back, and what happens? You lose energy. Those plans start to, like the wands would bump into each other, crash to the ground, you have a setback. You know, it's like putting a wrench into the gears, right? You don't want to self-doubt. Believe, have faith, and trust, because instinctually, when you're making all these plans, you're like, I have to do this, 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 this. Off your heart, just boom. Make sure they're from the heart, not from the mind, right? We tend to overthink. But what is our heart leading us to do with this planning? So you're sacrificing something, or you're making a settlement of some kind, possibly, where you have some money coming in, okay? And you are going to be making some plans or executing it, I feel, so that it comes to completion. And there is a decision, like a final decision to be made in the Two of Swords. But the Ten of Swords says you get relief. So I feel you make the right choice. You get some relief. This is actually a good card. It doesn't look pretty, but Ten of Swords, it shows a guy on the ground, but it's the fact that he can no longer feel the pain of anxiety is why it is a card of relief. It is the end of a cycle being a 10, okay? But I want you to know you make a decision and you have some relief, and here is the happiness you've been waiting for. Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. Okay? So that is what we have for Gemini. kind of exciting, okay? It's coming in. You'll learn how to make the money last, and you'll get some relief, much needed relief, right? From that 5 of Swords battle to the 10 of Swords relief. Then you can start a brand new cycle with an Ace of Swords, which is living independently, true to yourself, not suppressed by anyone or anything. You're just going forward on your path, and that brings you peace and victory, okay? Very happy, right? All right, let's find out now about Cancer. What do we have for Cancer, please? In September. Just quick vibes. I like when you all like to cross watch, possibly. Maybe you have a partner that, you know, you're trying to work through something. And in September, for example, you can read your sign and listen to their sign, and then kind of get an idea what's happening with them or how they're feeling. And I actually do readings about that as well. If you're in conflict or in a love relationship, or you're wondering how is someone else feeling, or how can we resolve the conflict, Spirit will tell us. They tell me how you show up and what the other person is thinking and how to best resolve the situation, okay? So again, I'm here. Reach out. Pick up the phone. You can text me also, and all of my information there is in my Facebook page, which is Peace and Passion Tarot with PJ. All right, okay, one more card. There we go. All right, so for Cancer, Cancer's being called to a higher purpose right now. You're feeling a duty or a calling in your heart and soul, right? That you're meant to be doing something more. You just know it to be true, okay? That is the Judgment card. You're feeling a purpose. You're feeling called to a purpose. For some of you, it can relate to in a marriage, like a spouse has a duty, right, to another spouse. But for many of you, you're just feeling like, what is my purpose? And I'll say I have another reading about that. We can determine what your soul purpose is. We first start by examining your karmic lessons. Spirit will tell us the karmic lessons you have to learn in this lifetime in order to achieve your soul purpose, which is your dharma. Your karma leads to your dharma, okay? And your soul purpose, they will determine, they'll show me exactly how you're meant to help serve others. That's really what it's all about, is lifting and serving others. So you'll understand the lessons and how they relate and how you teach them, and then subsequently how others will teach them, and it just is a ripple effect. It moves on. Okay, so that's an exciting, it's called a destiny reading. If you'd like that, reach out to me, okay? But we're talking about Cancers feeling a higher calling, a greater sense of purpose, and they're exploring their options. 7, again, is all about potential. Potentially, what will make me happy? That's what you're thinking on right now, and it can be like a state of daydreaming. We think about all the joy or the possibility, or how can I fill my cup, which is your heart right here. How can I fill my cup? What will bring me joy, and how do I lift others, fill their cups? You know, it's in helping others that we fill our own. We feel they feel gratitude, we feel gratitude. The reward is right here, okay? So you're seeking options on how to help other people that brings both of you joy. And you also want to be independent in the Queen of Swords. This is an energy, they're not gender specific, I say, but Queen of Swords is someone who is independent and can set boundaries, and they're very respected, right? Very logical, very respected. They know their self-worth, and they know what they have to give, right? But I feel many of you want to do something, I'm going to say, like independently for work, not for an employer, in other words, right? This is like a sign of independence here. And guess what? You do get relief in the 10 of Swords. You're no longer anxious about something. This is like giving yourself the power to choose. Okay? So I feel you will be making a choice that brings you relief, and then you will get to save your precious energy that you value. The Four of Coins is all about saving your money, saving your time, saving your health, whatever you value. You see how the feet are on the coins, like you hold your energy close to the vest, right? Like you know what you say, it's mine. I don't want to say that, but you know how precious your time, energy, money is, right? Your health. So you're at a point that you can finally value it, and you get to prioritize. You get to choose who deserves your precious time, energy, or money, or, you know, your love with this service. Which is great, because if you're thinking like of self-employment, for example, you get to choose. Do I help others today, or am I going to take a day off and rejuvenate myself? We all need to rest, renew, recharge, refocus, rebuild ourselves if we're going to serve best, give our best service to others, right? So you will get to save your energy because you're choosing what makes you happy to follow this calling, Cancer, in September. That's pretty cool. Let's find out now for Leo. Take a breath here. Thank you, angels and spirit guides, for the messages you are bringing forward. What would you like Leo to know in September? Okay. Cards are dancing. Yeah, I hope you can see it all here. Okay, and there's a couple more. What do we have? Okay. Well, we see a couple cards here. The first one, there's a lot of wands. And wands, again, are about what bring us excitement and passion and inspiration, right? We all need that to kind of keep going every day, right? We need, I call it a spark. We need our spark lit, right? Light your fire. So the Two of Wands is what we see first for Leo. You're going to think on a new direction and talk it out with someone else, possibly a partner, a mentor, a co-worker, a family or friend family member. Two of Wands, though, you're seeking a new direction, or maybe for your next chapter in life, a new career, a new relationship, or maybe it is with a partner in a brand new relationship, right? The Three of Wands says, okay, a decision does get made, and the third one, we start to make the plans. And he looks out to the future like, what is it going to take for us to get to the next step, to level up, right? To get to our future. So you start the planning and the preparation. Seven of Wands is where you are expressing yourself, because you're really strong about your opinion here. It's kind of like you against the world. 1 against 6 in the Seven of Wands. You defend your stance. You know, you're passionate about things happening this way or developing this way. Some of you, I feel it might be moving to a new home, a new location, a new garden, because we see the Empress card. And this is the one I said is the most peaceful. There's no drama. There's just absolute peace, and I'm going to say perfection. Everything, you're passionate about this particular garden that you want to be in next. And again, it can be in home, it can be a career or a state, or however that garden resonates with you. You're passionate about going to this place next in your next chapter, either solo or, you know, with whoever you're making decisions for, if it's a partner or family. And it will bring about a major transformation. Now, this is actually the Death card. It does not literally mean death, but it represents the cycle of life. Things must end for something new to begin, okay? And I feel it does represent like a swift change. Something swiftly takes place. So quickly you will feel the dramatic changes, you know, in this garden that you're so passionate about. Okay, so you're going to see great change happen quickly as you express what you want in this new path and what garden it leads to. Okay, so that's what I have for Leo. Virgo's up next. What do we have in September? Thank you. I know some of you have birthdays, right? Happy birthday. Okay, let's get a couple more. I have 2. Thank you. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. I feel Virgo has some anxiety happening in the 9 of Swords. This is where we kind of maybe be kept up at night, as she is, worried about everything and anything under the sun, right? Swords, many swords represent those of other people that you allow to affect you. People or circumstances, I'll say. The swords can represent other people's thoughts, feelings, actions, reactions, judgments, denials, approvals. Oh my gosh, so much chatter. What I say is when these swords come in, write them all down for the last time. Crumple it up, burn it, and release it. Have a formal ceremony if that's what it takes. Do not allow these thoughts to rob you of your precious sleep, you know, your precious peace, okay? I also say if you have silver bracelets of some kind, like get some cuffs like Wonder Woman. Deflect those swords like, nope, not today. I don't choose to think about that. And you can do an exercise of telling yourself to regain focus. Where do I want my next thought to come from? Where do I choose my next thought to come from? This is a really good technique even at night, because I too get that monkey mind, I call it, where I just have a lot of thoughts in my head. They may not even relate to each other, but it's chatter, and we need to get focus and clarity, right? So what happens then is start to think about your truth, your Ace of Swords. What do I choose to think about? What is my path? What is my goal? And I am going to focus positive on this. And don't fret or fear what other people think, because that takes energy from you, and that's those people, you're allowing them to steal your energy, okay? So park your energy back with yourself. You're going to empower yourself to get over anxiety, and part of that power is prayer. The Hierophant card, okay? This is about being blessed, having more time for prayer and meditation. And I'm going to say, you know what you can do? Whether it's morning or night, let go and let God. That's what this is telling me. Give it to God, okay? You don't have to carry these burdens or these worries by yourself. Prayer. Spirit wants to help us, but they won't interfere. Whether it's God or his angels or your family on the other side, whoever it is, they want to help. And they want you to trust, have faith, and rely on them, okay? So we see you praying, and I'll tell you that you find the wait is over. The Hanging Man upside down, it normally shows up like this, means you're waiting, waiting, waiting. He's swinging around. But it shows me in reverse, the wait is over. You will be able to move on. 6 of Swords. This is a card of saying it is what it is. Again, you're not out to please other people. It is what it is. They can sit with the energy of why and how come, and let them worry about it. You don't have to. You're moving on, okay? You're finally gaining that strength, getting rid of some swords, right? We went from the 9 to the 6, right? And when you see a situation or tell other people, it is what it is. In that moment, you are not deciding, is it good or bad? Is the situation positive or negative? That takes energy, right? That's judging a situation. When you just say it is what it is and you don't put energy into that, then you have balanced scales, and it brings you peace and it brings you harmony. It is what it is, okay? And all of a sudden you will find, as you have been reflecting, maybe with a lot of alone time here, the Hermit card says you're reflecting on how to be the light or how to find the light, right? You will finally see the light, and you will, I'm going to say, be rescued. There's a quick decision happening here with the knight on the white horse rushing in with his sword. Someone makes a very quick decision, you or someone around you, and all of a sudden you feel rescued. Okay, they quickly adapt to whatever your needs are. Okay, so that is what I have for Virgo. All right, you're quickly rescued. That's a real blessing. Okay, so don't fear. Just give it to God and know that your prayers are heard. Okay, let's find out here for Libra. Who's a Libra? I just do this funny face. I'm a Libra. I love October. I love all things pumpkins, you know, fall stuff. And I'm happy to be a Libra that loves balance and peace and harmony. And I'm excited to bring us messages today, and hopefully it resonates with all of us. What do we see in September for Libra? Okay, and that one. Can I get a couple more? Thank you, angels and spirit guides. Okay. All right, let's see what we have for Libra. Okay, well, the first thing we see is you are going to be living very comfortably, feeling a new garden of lush resources in the Nine of Coins. This means that you are going to have so much energy, you're just really comfortable. Whether it's physical energy, like your health, whether it's money to give you a cushion, right? That makes you comfortable. Cushions make us comfortable. Whether it's people that you're surrounded with, family, friends, co-workers, you have plenty of time on your hands, whatever it is. These all represent bringing you a comfortable lifestyle, okay? So Libra starts out with that to look forward to in September, and it's something you deserve. This is something that you've wanted people to take notice of you in the Page of Coins. This card is about showing, hey, look what I can do, or look at my value. I'm worthy. I deserve this, right? Or pay attention to me, notice me, right? So they're telling me that this comfortable lifestyle is something that you deserve, Libra. Okay, you've earned it. It is a beautiful garden. And we have the Angel of Hope here with the Star card. This says that you will be focusing forward in the future. It's a very bright future, no longer dwelling on the past. And the future looks very bright, okay? As you seek a new path, we've seen this before. The Two of Wands, you're going to be seeking a new path, talking it out with someone, a confidant, for example. You're passionate about this new chapter, this new direction, and all of it comes very quickly. Again, we just saw the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck, and it's like you feel rescued as well, because quickly you have abundance in the Ten of Coins. So look at that. You're comfortable in the 9 and 10, just the abundance that's really, I'm going to say, you manifested. It seems unbelievable, but it's here for you in the month of September. So that's wonderful news, right? For Libra, I hope it resonates with you. Great news. Let's find out, and that would be wonderful blessings for Libra. Always be in gratitude, right? Let's find out Scorpio next. What do we see for Scorpio in September, please? Okay. Whew, they're flying everywhere. All right. What do we have? Okay. You are looking, Scorpio, to rest or heal in the month of September. But some of you are, I'm going to say, probably very diligent workers and maybe fear taking time off. Because the next card is fear. This is about you want to rest, but they're saying don't fear. Don't fear that you have to make money. This is attracting resources in the Knight of Coins. We all have to recharge. We need that rest. You cannot be your best self if you don't recharge yourself. Okay, a vacation, time off, a healing after a procedure, whatever it is that you choose or may need, do this for yourself, for your vessel, okay? Because I was saying how we all need, I just said we need to rest, recharge, refocus. This is a Queen of Cups who is a very loving, nurturing person. Could be a mother, could be a wife, could be someone in the workplace that cares for many, you know, however this resonates. This Queen of Cups, not necessarily female, but this energy is telling me that Scorpio is very giving. It's time to drain your cup. That's what I see. You need to go on your adventure and do what excites you and recharge. This is an energy of let's go, let's go. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. You're going towards this passion, this wand, whatever lights you up. Okay? So you may already have a planned vacation or time off in September, but don't fear. Just don't let this get in the way. Okay? Don't fear, because it is wholly necessary that you take this retreat to rebuild yourself, to take a breath. Some people, I will say, and I give this comment, some people sometimes are so used to that Queen of Cups being there, right? Maybe you don't want to take time off because you fear the ship will go down, that nobody can handle it without you, right? Or even at home, right? Mom, she's got everything. She's the glue, right? She keeps it all together. But so some people, kids, parents, co-workers, may make you feel a little guilty, as if you're being selfish, because they're so used to you being there for them, right? But what you can say to them is, you know, if you feel the need to address it, you can say, well, would you like me to be the best version of myself, my highest performance, you know, for all of us, be the best? Then I am, not can I am taking this time out. And I'll see you when I get back, okay? And I'll be all refreshed and recharged. And if you're here when I get back, great. That means that, you know, you're still here and I can help you at that time if you need it. But if you're not here, that's great too, because that means you handled it. You got to grow. You figured it out, right? I didn't have to save you. We have somebody for that, don't we? So I see that Scorpio will be saving themselves in the month of September, taking care of their vessel, draining their cup, going on their adventure without fear, so that you can rest and heal, okay? Do this for you, Scorpio. All right, back to Sagittarius now, almost to the end. What do we have for September? Ooh, thank you, angels and spirit guides. All right, let's see. All right, can I get one more card, please? For Sagittarius in September. And thank you all for tuning in always. I feel very blessed, and the comments and the shares. All right, because that's what we're here to do. Share with each other. Sharing is caring, right? I think so. All right, well, guess what? Some of you Sagittarius are celebrating in September. Great card to start off with. This can represent a marriage. It may not necessarily, but it represents when two families unite into one cup, becoming one family, right? But we see you celebrating and checking out many options now. The Seven of Cups is all of a sudden you've got a lot of choices in front of you. Options to choose from, right? And that can represent if there is a wedding happening, right? There's a lot of planning or choices to think about. But that's just one example. Like I said, it's whatever you're celebrating. You may just be celebrating the fact that now you have options. You've learned what your options are. And it is very blessed. We see you being very blessed, praying a lot more, being spiritually connected, and or this is a sign of marriage again, when two people commit in that highest spiritual blessing, I said, to each other. So you're praying, though, as you seek options. Some of this, I'll say it could represent, like, in the workforce, for example, these could be like job paths or careers or job offers, right? If you have multiple offers, then you have options that, like, oh, well, what's going to make me happy, right? You start to daydream or focus in on that. So you're going to pray, and I think one of the prayers that you have is how to find a way, I'm going to say, to be newly inspired in this new beginning. You're finding a way to be the light for yourself and or for others, reflecting, meditating, praying. How can I be the light? And you're just excited about this brand new beginning. Ace of Wands. Again, it can be a union, like a new marriage, a new wedding that you're excited about, a new career, a new chapter in your life, whatever it is. It could be a multitude of things. But we see that in September, you finally get to celebrate that you have options and you are very excited about it, okay? Brand new, fresh start for Sagittarius. So that's exciting. I celebrate with you, and if you want to share what you're celebrating, I welcome the comments, okay? Last up, we're going to ask about Capricorn for September. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. So blessed to be able to share this time with you. I really appreciate it. All right, there's two. Capricorn. So far, it looks very blessed for everyone, doesn't it? I think so. All right, if you're a person who loves fall, I'd love to hear about that. You know, how far do you go with the pumpkins and the pumpkin spice and Halloween? I like Halloween myself. Love to hear what you like to do for the holidays, right? A couple more here for Capricorn. All right. Thank you. All right. So you're going to be dealing with, in the month of September, and this might be a continuation from August, there is some heartache happening, and I feel it is around low energy in the Two of Coins. You have been juggling, Capricorn, on one foot maybe. Trying to focus here, like you only have so much energy. Energy meaning so much time, attention, money, or it could be your health if that relates to you. But I feel this is like the demands of other people. You're trying to please them, possibly. And this is when we really have to focus. We only have so much, so we have to focus on a priority. Who deserves our precious time, money, attention at this time, right? Where should we focus our energy? Where you put your energy is what manifests, right? Okay, so you're going to be thinking on that, trying to get over some heartache, and you're doing a lot of praying around it again, giving it to God, right? With the Hierophant card, and I'm going to say that prayer seems to be answered here with some good news. You get a message of good news from the Page of Wands that you can now no longer have to worry. This is relief. This is getting rid of burdens, letting go. It is a card of release in the Ten of Wands. You know, when we pray for a new blessing we'd like to receive, you have to release to receive. It's called creating space for abundance, right? You've heard that term probably. So just know that, you know, your worries are going to be set free. You can let go of the heavy load, shed what you're carrying. It no longer serves you. We said the wands are what you're passionate about, but this is such a heavy load, you're not passionate anymore. You're ready for a new beginning, a new cycle. And this 10 is the end of a cycle. You will be letting go. And with some good news that comes in, some prayers are answered, and it'll help this 2 of coins. You won't feel like you're juggling anymore. Okay? So I hope that helps you, Capricorn. I'm so blessed to be able to bring you these messages. Thank you, angels and spirit guides, always. And again, thanks for tuning in, spending time with me. Anytime you want to chat, want a personal reading in any matter, you know, it's a safe space with me. We can talk about anything. And your angels and spirit guides are the one directing the messages. I just interpret the cards for you, okay? And I would love to connect with you. So again, thanks for the likes, shares, and subscribes. And I will talk with you again at the end of September. And I hope you all have a blessed month, okay? Be well.